every single morning, I look myself in the mirror and I ask myself the question, what if this is it? When Edge and I were growing up, we'd often be like, when we're finished school, we really need to, train to learn how to become wrestlers, and then we're gonna hit the road, and then we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and eventually we'll become tag team champions.
Edge and Christian are the new tag team champions.
Then we're gonna split up, and we're gonna become singles champ.
Christian wins the Intercontinental Championship for a 4th time in his career.
We had it all mapped out, but crazy enough, they pretty much all came true.
The following is a ladder match, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me first introduce Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez, a los Duros de México, el patrón, él es Alberto.
This is so exciting to me, the fact that Alberto Del Rio is part of the Monday Night Raw roster, the fact that he's going to take the World Heavyweight Championship back to Raw in Miami. What a celebration.
Well, Alberto Del Rio claims it's his destiny to be the world champion. He says his destiny can't be stopped, only delayed.
Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
Questions have been swirling about if Christian has what it takes to be world champion. It's like he's talked himself into a corner that he has to win the World Heavyweight title.
Well, Christian's made a career out of winning ladder matches. If anyone can get the job done, it's Christian.
Some people feel Christian is the most underrated superstar in WWE.
Well, it's tough to deny that when Alberto Del Rio walked down the aisle, he exuded confidence. It's like he's poised and ready to be world champion.
The first man to climb the ladder is the winner. We are guaranteed to have a new world champion tonight.
And he tosses his opponent to the ground. Oh, going to the top, high risk. Oh, that's devastating. When you think about all of the championships that have been decided in ladder matches, this one could have the most twists and turns.
King, the first ladder match in WWE for a major championship was Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon at WrestleMania 10.
Good Lord.
neck breaker. Neither man has been world champion before, a championship that originally dates back to the early 1900s.
Well, you know, Christian's held several titles here in WWE, and Del Rio actually won a medal at the Pan American Games in Greco-Roman wrestling. Both men are decorated champions in their own right, but the world title has eluded them until now.
Just think about all the men enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame who held the coveted World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, well, we know we're going to see a new champion tonight, and one who will be holding this title for the very first time. Now, Christian has one of the best smirks in the business. This may not be the time to show it off. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
And what a reversal from Alberto Del Rio.
Ouch! When you think about all of the experience and success Christian's had in ladder matches, it's tough not to think that he has the advantage here, Cole.
Well, Christian's history with the ladder match dates back to the year 2000 when he, along with his best friend and tag partner Edge, helped revolutionize this form of combat.
You know, Michael, I think Christian's experience in ladder matches will be a big help. But you got to remember, those were tag matches. This is a singles contest, and not just any singles match. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And in this match, we're going to see Christian's experience with ladders, and if Alberto Del Rio can adapt to what is a new form of competition for him.
Oh, man, Christian using his experience here in big matches to land some offense on Alberto Del Rio.
Christian is the most experienced man in the business when it comes to ladder matches.
Yeah, but this is about Alberto Del Rio's destiny, Cole. But he needs to turn this around before things get out of control. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Since ladder matches are no disqualification, no countouts, I wonder if we'll see surprise guests, if you will, during the course of the match.
Well, I feel like with Christian and Alberto Del Rio squaring off, we can see interference at any time.
I think as far as Christian goes, it's safe to say Edge is not far behind. And for Del Rio, Ricardo Rodriguez and Brodus Clay could certainly make their presence felt.
And you know what? Ladder matches are hectic enough. If anyone interferes in this, it's going to take this thing to a whole new level. Christian setting it up.
Christian delivering crippling punishment. You get the feeling Christian's setting up Alberto Del Rio for something big.
Well, you know, Cole, this is where you put it all on the line for the opportunity to be the best in the business.
If Captain Charisma keeps this up, there's no way this match is going to go on much longer. If Alberto Del Rio wins the World Heavyweight Championship, it will be his first title here in WWE.
You know, Cole, when you think of everything that Alberto Del Rio accomplished before WWE, it's impressive. But now, to become the World Heavyweight Champion would be his most amazing achievement to date. Alberto Del Rio is just looking to beat Christian down and then climb that ladder.
It takes a different mentality to compete in a ladder match, and we're seeing that right now from Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, Alberto has so many ways to hurt an opponent, as we're seeing right now against poor Christian. We just don't know how bad Alberto Del Rio is hurt, but I'll tell you this, he's in major trouble.
Christian's been in WWE nearly 13 years and has never been world champion. His opportunity could be right now.
Yeah, but Christian has to keep fighting through this pain and climb that ladder. Here we go, outside of the ring, and there are no countouts in this match. Be careful with that thing. Back into the ring now. And what a reversal from Alberto Del Rio. See that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. What an exciting move by Christian. That'll get the peeps fired up.
And now here comes Christian.
And again, the ladder comes into play.
And he gets back in the ring. And look at this critical part of the matchup now. Christian and Del Rio.
Oh, Christian is just about got him, but well, look out!
Oh, and a backstabber by Alberto Del Rio, and King, this is crucial. Can Del Rio capitalize? And look at Rodriguez on the outside.
Yeah, Christian is down. This is a great opportunity for Del Rio as he looks up and eyes the prize.
I think he's gonna win the title here. Christian's down and out, and Del Rio's gonna climb and grab the gold.
Yeah, but Del Rio's taking a lot of abuse, a lot of punishment. It ain't easy to climb that ladder at this point.
And look at the title dangling high above the ring.
Get
Del
up
Rio
there.
fingertips away from the championship. What the? Who the? Wait a minute. Christian! Christian dumping Del Rio. And Del Rio's out, and maybe, just maybe, this could be the opportunity Christian needs.
Get up that ladder. Come on, Christian, you can do it. Del Rio's down and out. He can't get back up. Can Christian climb the ladder? Oh, his body has to be broken.
And Christian, he's got his confidence. His 17-year journey is over. Christian is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Christian has finally done it.
Yeah, the story here is Christian, for the first time in his career, is world champion.
And you know what? Look at that. His best friend Edge could not be prouder.
Christian breaking down in tears. Edge and Christian, they came up in this industry together. Part of the greatest tag team of all time. And now tonight, Edge forced into an early retirement, celebrating once again, this time through his friend Christian.
Yep, Christian, for the first time in his career, can call himself world champion.
Man, what a moment.
Edge with tears in his eyes as well. You know, we've lost a great superstar in Edge, but we have gained a great champion here in Christian.
Everything Christian has put himself through over his entire career, and much of that time spent in the shadow of one of the all-time greats, Edge. And tonight, it's Christian doing the celebrating.
Man, you just can't help but be happy. This is such an emotional moment for these two great friends. You know, Edge could not be more proud.
Very few men in history have ever been able to call themselves world champion. Christian now joins that elite group.
And this huge crowd of adoring fans on their feet here for Christian. They realize just how happy this young man must be right now, and they're happy for Christian. Yes.
Again, Christian, the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think Christian or Edge want this celebration to ever end, and nor do these fans. These guys can stay out here from now on.
If you close your eyes, your life. I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they tell me.
Randy Orton is a former World Heavyweight Champion and youngest to stake claim to the crown.
You can bet since he was voted by the fans to compete in this match, Randy Orton's never been more focused on regaining the World Heavyweight Championship.
To keep you safe, but when the rules start getting broken, you stop questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates the lie, loves the hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to rule your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head.
off one of the greatest moments of his life, winning the World Heavyweight title, now his first title defense.
Yeah, well, Cole, when Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship, it was what dreams are made of. His first title defense is just 5 days from winning the crown. We're going to see if Christian's ready.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. In the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton. And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Some have questioned why Teddy Long would make this match and that it's too soon for a title defense.
Well, asking why Teddy Long would make the match is fine. But what I want to know is why the WWE Universe would vote for this match to take place.
Questions are swirling around Captain Charisma and his World Heavyweight title. Just 5 days removed from a thrilling victory in the ladder match at Extreme Rules, Christian's ready for his first title defense as World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, sometimes the first title defense for a champion is the toughest.
A title defense like this will certainly define Christian's reign as World Heavyweight Champion. It's too close to call.
Ooh! Wow! I don't know if this arena can take another impact like that.
Christian with the excellent move to get out. This battle for the World Heavyweight title could be the first time in almost 7 years Randy Orton wears the gold.
It'd be the first time in almost 7 years for the Viper to be World Heavyweight Champion. But let's not forget, during that time, he was a 6-time WWE Champion. Here he goes for the first time tonight, Randy Orton.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. Tie up. This is about skill and power. Drop kick. Right on target.
For some, this match is surrounded in controversy because of the brief amount of time in between Christian winning the title and having to defend it here tonight.
King, General Manager Theodore Long made the decision, and if you look at the history of our business, many champions have defended their crowns less than 24 hours from the time of victory.
You know, Cole, Christian's body still has to be in awful pain from Sunday's ladder match, and this is certainly not helping.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Viper specifically pinpointed the weakened part of Christian's body and made sure to attack them first.
Yeah, you're right, and if Christian wants to be successful in his first title defense, he's going to have to find a way to ignore that pain and defeat Randy Orton.
And he gets out of the way.
That could be it. Christian and Randy Orton have had different paths to the world title. Christian won his first 5 days ago. The Viper won his first at SummerSlam way back in 2004.
King, you mentioned when these men won their first World Heavyweight Championships. Randy Orton was the youngest world champion of all time when he won it at the age 24.
And that was a historic night for Randy Orton. Christian's path was different. And when he won it at Extreme Rules, it marked a 17-year journey from when he first began training in Canada for a career in the ring.
Their paths to the World Heavyweight Championship may have been different, but those paths converged tonight.
Luther's press. And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow. Oh, Randy Orton has found an answer here.
Randy Orton is looking to reestablish his dominance on SmackDown. Becoming world champion would do that and then some.
Yeah, when Randy Orton was on SmackDown in the mid-2000s, he was one of the brand's top stars. But Christian is not going to make this a warm welcome party for the Viper.
The Viper looks like he's focused on picking up where he left off on SmackDown in 2006. But now,
that's it. He's out.
Randy Orton's been so impressive, so intense, and so focused in his attack on the champion.
Yeah, the Viper's so smart. And his attacks, he's so methodical when he's beating down an opponent.
The onslaught from Randy Orton at this point has been nothing short of merciless.
And he reversed it. Good move there.
Nice reversal by Orton.
Yeah, that's because he saw that one coming a mile away. He's heading back up.
Both of these men began their WWE careers as part of factions. Christian as a member of the Brood in the Attitude Era, and the Viper a member of Evolution.
Yeah, they were both part of factions, Michael, but developed into decorated WWE champions, holding various singles and tag team titles.
As Randy Orton was breaking into WWE in the early 2000s, Christian was starting to come into his own as a singles competitor.
Yeah, both of these guys are resourceful and have been proven entities in this company. Oh, man, this has to be the beginning of the end for the champion.
You can feel the tension in this arena. Christian's in grave danger, and his fans are looking on with great concern.
Yeah, that's because this could be it. We could be seeing the end of Christian's reign as World Heavyweight Champion.
No way. What a move from Randy Orton. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
Whoa, he's measured. What a move.
I can't believe this. Randy Orton has won the world title.
Randy Orton victorious.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my gosh, I am in shock. Christian has to be devastated.
Christian's 17-year journey to become World Heavyweight Champion.
And now his reign is cut short. Just 5 days after becoming champion, Christian has lost it. And there's your new champ, Randy Orton. But Cole, I gotta ask you, why would Teddy Long do this to Christian? Why did Teddy Long put Christian in this match with the Viper? Just 5 days after winning the title, he had to know that Christian was not 100%.
After that grueling ladder match against Alberto Del Rio, but that's why Randy Orton's the WWE's apex predator. He preyed on an obviously less than 100% Christian. I mean, it was a fantastic match. Christian did everything he could here tonight.
Yeah, but now, this is sad. This young man is devastated. You can't help but feel bad. I think he's actually teared up here, and I don't blame him.
I mean, what a week it's been. The highest of highs, winning the championship, and now tonight, the lowest of lows. Think about it. You worked 17 years to become world champion, and in a fleeting moment, it's taken all away.
That has got to be the worst feeling in the world. Leaving the ring without your world championship. Taking that, what in Christian's mind has to be a walk of shame back to the locker room empty-handed.
Just a horrible, horrible moment for that man. Boy, oh boy, I really, really feel bad for Christian.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
One must wonder what's going through Christian's mind. I mean, is Captain Charisma really okay with what transpired just 1 week ago? We're going to find out tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we can predict what Christian's thinking about, but we're going to see what he's thinking when the bell rings, that's for sure.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton and Christian will face each other at Over the Limit, but tonight, they're tag team partners.
You know, I don't see how Randy Orton can trust Christian or how Christian can trust Randy Orton. I think this match is going to be real interesting.
Just take the breeze. All the judges, you are guilty. All the bosses, I'm the fire. All your bags, women, roses. Step up, bring it.
Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 418 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
This is the new Mark Henry. The world's strongest man has changed everything about himself. It's all about him now.
Absolutely. For Mark Henry, this is a phenomenal opportunity to establish himself as the top contender for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, Sheamus.
Sheamus, the former two-time WWE champion, brings a focused attitude to this match. It just might be the palest man in the world.
That may just be a figment of your imagination, Cole. But we're going to see if Sheamus and Mark Henry can gel as a tag team and not let personal goals get in the way.
Tag team competition is not something that can be learned overnight. And that is a statement that pertains to both of these teams.
Yeah, Neil Cole, I've been part of many successful tag teams, and you have to be able to know what your partner is actually thinking and doing at all times.
Well, like us out here, King. Yeah. At least for the team of Orton and Christian, they've been part of successful tandems. For Sheamus and Mark Henry, they've primarily been singles competitors. Christian with the excellent move to get out.
Gosh, there's no telling how much damage that did. Can Randy Orton really trust Christian in this tag match? You know, we've seen unlikely pairs, but these two have become bitter rivals.
I don't think the Viper completely trusts anyone, but we'll see if the mutual respect he and Christian seem to have for one another is enough to keep them together as a team.
Wicked neck breaker.
Sheamus turns it around.
For a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky. Sheamus finding a path of destruction currently. Orton is so cunning, so vicious. When he counters, he knows exactly how to follow them up with one of the most devastating of moves.
The point of a tag team is to work together for the same success. Will Mark Henry and Sheamus work together for success, or will individual agendas get in the way? This could implode at any time.
Yeah, think of what being the superstar that pinned Randy Orton in this match could do for that man's career.
Mark Henry and Sheamus certainly making for an interesting tag team combination.
It will be interesting, Cole, especially since Sheamus and Mark Henry are more known as singles competitors. Oh boy, Sheamus is dazed here.
Sheamus on the receiving end to start things off here. You can bet he's looking to turn things around and fast.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of match left, but this is not how Sheamus wants to start off.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Incredible suplex.
Mark Henry and Sheamus are not exactly what you describe as a natural fit for a tag team.
No, I remember Mark Henry competing in tag matches during his days as a member of the Nation of Domination. But both of these guys focus on single careers.
And Mark Henry's tag team bouts with the Nation of Domination was in the Attitude Era. He's primarily been in singles action ever since.
Well, and Sheamus is not the type that I describe as plays well with others either. Evil intention. No, not again. Here he goes for the first time tonight. Randy Orton. Wow. Oh, the Viper's not off to the best of starts. Orton needs to find a reversal or a counter here.
Can you actually mention this? Randy Orton needs to shift the momentum here before he really gets into trouble.
Yeah, Randy Orton's been on the receiving end of some offense that, if it continues, will put him in a bad, bad way.
And he dodges that one. The world title, held by some of the greatest figures in this business, was won by Christian at Extreme Rules, then captured by Randy Orton 5 days later on SmackDown, and will be up for grabs in 2 weeks at Over the Limit.
Man, it seemed like the World Championship was experiencing a case of hot potato, but Randy Orton seems determined to restore stability.
Once Sheamus gets on this roll, King, he's so tough to stop, but he's not been able to get out of the blocks at all in this match.
Sheamus might be wondering what hit him and how many times.
The Celtic Warrior's been looking to make a name for himself on SmackDown. He needs to show some signs of life here before it's too late.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match. Well, it looks like Christian's been caught off guard here.
He might be distracted and still suffering from his world title loss, but Captain Charisma needs to regroup. This is not the way any team wants to start a match.
I have to say, I'm a bit surprised at how this match has started off. Christian's normally effective against opponents of all shapes and sizes. Man, this is a unique set of circumstances. In this tag match, Randy Orton is looking at 3 top contenders to his world title, one of which is his tag team partner.
King, it is a unique set of circumstances. You have to wonder if Randy Orton has been looking over his shoulder since he woke up today.
Well, for the Viper to be in a tag match with essentially his top 3 contenders, I think Orton won't feel safe until this night is over and he's holding the World Heavyweight Championship on his charter bus.
Randy Orton's going to be looking across the ring at his opponent Sheamus and Mark Henry and checking for the whereabouts of his partner Christian.
Oh, Cole, this is surreal. Sheamus is just getting manhandled.
The Celtic Warrior's in serious trouble. He's just been beaten down, and I don't think that was expected.
Yeah, you can tell by looking at Sheamus that this has been a brutal battle. And Sheamus reverses it. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. Nice reversal there. I don't like how slow he is to react right now. Oh my gosh!
What a kick by Randy Orton.
Whoa!
He's measuring.
Oh my gosh!
Randy Orton feeling good about himself right now. Oh, went for the RKO. A counter right to the midsection. And the Celtic Warrior Sheamus looking to put Randy Orton away here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at this.
Oh my gosh!
Christian from behind.
Are you kidding me?
RKO.
And a kill switch!
Christian hooks the leg.
Got him!
Here are your winners, Christian and the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, the new World Heavyweight Champion, and Christian, victorious as teammates. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Orton and Christian actually shaking hands. There's a sight I never thought I'd see.
Christian felt the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. He won the World Heavyweight title at Extreme Rules and lost it the same week to Randy Orton on SmackDown.
Question that has made its rounds backstage and with fans was Christian's reign as world champion a fluke? Some think he wouldn't have become champion if the title was not on the line in a ladder match.
of Randy Orton's being is so intense, so methodical.
Yeah, we've seen the great matches these two have had before. I guarantee you this one's going to be for the history books.
To keep you safe, but when you stop getting broken, you stop questioning your fate. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to lie, but loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying. All the doctors are disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the degrees. All the judges, you are guilty. All the bosses are the fire. All your bags when the roses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
The only way for Christian to become champion, King, is to pin Randy Orton or make him submit.
Yeah, well, we're going to see if Christian's world title victory at Extreme Rules was a fluke or not.
Randy Orton is looking to prove he is the best in this business. The question for Christian and his peeps is, can he get it done tonight? We're going to find out right now.
Well, that is the question, Cole, and the reason for that is because Randy Orton is dominant in so many ways.
For Randy Orton, it's in his DNA. It's in his DNA to be the very best.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Neither individual is going to back down here.
Christian gets out of trouble, and quickly.
He gets out of trouble there.
If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
The World Heavyweight Championship is very important to Christian as a competitor, but also as a Canadian. Some of the most iconic performers from north of the border have held the coveted prize.
Michael, the list of men who have held the world title reads like a who's who in our business. Some of the most gifted Canadian grapplers are also on that list. Well, including Edge, Chris Jericho, and don't forget Bret the Hitman Hart.
The interesting thing about that, King, is that Edge has had associations with all three of those men at different times in his life.
Yeah, I was a world heavyweight champion, and I can tell you, there's nothing like it. The superstars from Canada all share a unique bond. Christian's part of another elite group by being a world champion from Canada. Like Edge, like Jericho, and like someone who helped train him, WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Well, despite Christian's 5-day reign as world champion being one of the shortest in history, he's driven to prove he deserved to be the champion.
King, when you look back at the amazing history of the world title, I don't know if you could say anyone was a fluke.
Well, you're right about that. Uh-oh, look out. Here comes Randy Orton. You know, Cole, this could be a turning point here.
And the Viper knows all too well that sometimes the best offense is a strong defense.
Well, this has been a back-and-forth type of match. Just listen to this crowd.
The Viper slithers out of the way.
Oh, slithers. I see what you did there, Cole. Very clever.
Men have one another so well scouted, but right now Randy Orton shows his quick striking ability.
Yeah, the moves from Randy Orton just have tremendous impact.
The Viper is just methodically stalking Captain Charisma.
What a reversal. And he hits the drop kick. What impact.
Another interesting path similarity here. Last year it was Christian's best friend Edge who battled Randy Orton at Over the Limit.
Yeah, the paths to stardom always have funny coincidences. And with Edge and Christian, this is just one of many. Not giving Christian a chance for any recovery here.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
There's no escaping this. Tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end. Oh!
Drives the elbow down again. Nice dodge there.
Christian blocks it.
Reversed it.
Good move there. The World Heavyweight Championship was brought back to sports entertainment just mere months after Randy Orton debuted in WWE in 2002.
King Randy Orton saw the prestige Triple H enjoyed by being world champion when he was...
That's it. He's out. Randy Orton has made sure to punish every part of Christian's body.
It's evident that the Viper will do anything to retain the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, look out. Orton going for the RKO, but Christian counters and slammed Orton right into the mat.
Yeah, great counter that time by Christian. And Christian now, this could be his opportunity. This could be his moment.
You're right. Orton is down. Orton is hurt. Christian better take advantage of this right now.
What's Christian going to do here?
Oh, I got a sneaky suspicion. Christian just waiting for Orton to get to his feet. He's thinking spear. You know he's thinking spear here.
This could put Orton away. Can Orton somehow recuperate?
Don't turn around, Randy. You're not going to like the view. Ah! Christian for the spear, but oh no! Look at that! Orton reverses it into a scoop slam. Christian is down.
What a kick by Randy Orton. And a kick out by Christian.
Yeah, I think Orton thought he had this match won at that point. But Christian still got some life left in him.
This match has been just as back and forth as the first encounter. But, oh, look at Orton. Look at Randy Orton.
Oh, my gosh. Cole, you know what this means? He's going to...
Whoa, wait.
He's going to that place.
Well, he was, but why did he hesitate? There!
Oh, Christian's an expert at pacing himself and controlling his energy throughout a match.
Christian knows the importance of pacing as we see his feet start moving and Captain Charisma finds his groove.
Well, I think Captain Charisma's looking to pick up the pace in this match.
What a landing.
What a shot. Oh, man, what a shot. Astonishing maneuver by Randy Orton. Going for the RKO, he's blocked. And now maybe a kill switch. He got it. No, look out. Orton reverses it.
RKO!
Oh, my God.
And he got him. Randy Orton has once again defeated Christian.
Oh, my gosh.
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Orton again proving that he's the apex predator here in WWE.
proving to me, and I think everybody in this arena, that Randy Orton just has Christian's number.
It was another great matchup, King, but
same result.
yeah, Orton just a little bit better again.
The end of the night, Orton leaving the ring. Wait a minute, or is he leaving the ring? What's Orton doing here? This guy's gonna go at it again, Cole?
All right, and Orton, I think, was actually applauding the performance by Christian tonight. And
oh boy, wait a minute, this may not be over. A handshake, a mutual show of respect. You know, Cole, that's the way it should be done.
Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
it's been well documented that when growing up in Dublin, Ireland, Sheamus, with his pale snow white skin and fiery red hair, felt like an outsider, an outcast who remained angry his whole life and in the process became one of the most awesome WWE superstars we have today.
Well, you can tell just by looking at the Celtic Warrior that he's kept that anger and uses it when he enters the ring. I think Sheamus projects that anger onto his opponents.
Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 418 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry has said to those who think he's an underachiever that they should watch him in action tonight.
Yeah, well, I think Mark Henry's change in attitude has ensured that the world's strongest man is going to go in and get the job done.
And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
King Christian may have let the pressure of being world champ get to him.
Yeah, you're right, Michael, he may have. But we're going to see tonight if Captain Charisma himself can put it all back together and leave here the #1 contender to Randy Orton's World Heavyweight Championship.
Opinions not my
you can pick a winner in this one. I wonder which two superstars will join forces first.
Well, alliances are always formed and dissolved in triple threat matches. Remember, it's every man for himself.
And I think if you're Christian competing in this one, you'd want to align yourself with one of these monsters as opposed to them joining forces to crush you.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Christian reverses things. And the way this match unfolded, one has to wonder what it'll mean for Mark Henry.
I think Mark Henry is going to continue to launch attacks on anyone in his way until he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. It's that simple. Drop.
Sheamus has fire in his eyes now. Wow, he's still down after that. Oh, mama!
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now. And he hits the drop kick. What impact.
Whoa, Sheamus getting a little touched up early here.
The Celtic Warrior's not in the best place. He needs to regroup before things get worse.
Yeah, Sheamus needs to turn this around because this whole thing could be over with one world's strongest slam from Mark Henry or one kill switch from Christian.
Into the spinebuster.
Sheamus turns it around.
For a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky.
Christian's doing everything imaginable to secure a return match for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton.
Well, you got to hand it to him. Christian's one of the most savvy competitors we have in all of the WWE. After two devastating losses to the Viper, he's trying to figure out a way to get back in the title picture.
You can tell Christian feels a sense of urgency here. After those two defeats at the hands of the Viper, there may not be many more world title opportunities left, if any.
Well, between the two losses to Randy Orton and questions swirling if he can win without Edge in his corner, Christian does have a lot to think about. A quick scoop slam. Out. Oh, man. Oh, and he got dropped.
He saw that one coming.
Mark Henry feels like he's been disrespected. The world's strongest man looks like he's going to take a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, whether he's technically next in line or not.
Mark Henry's been in this company for more than 15 years. He's of the strong opinion that he deserves a title match against World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton.
Well, if there's one person in WWE who has no regard for the power, what a move!
Sheamus needs to go on offense here before he gets picked apart for good.
Yeah, just by looking at Sheamus, you can tell he's a... Oh, boy. Here he goes, trying to turn him.
Oh, and he hit it! Christian hit it! Here's the cover! And who the... Mark Henry!
Mark Henry just pulled Christian right out of the ring before the referee could count to three.
And now here's Randy Orton, who's out here apparently to get a closer look at who his #1 contender's going to be.
I think Randy Orton may be on his way down here.
You gotta wonder if Orton's rooting for anybody in particular. Poor Christian thought he had the match won before.
He did have the match won.
Mark Henry got involved.
Christian had hit the kill switch. He'd gone for the cover. The referee got to 2. And then Mark Henry yanked Christian by the leg right out onto the floor. And now here's Randy Orton. Well, what? He's going to just sit down and watch? Well, Orton's going to sit here and observe now. I guess he'll make his choice later.
Oh, launched back into the ring. Slick reversal there by Christian. And he's heading back in.
Oh, ow! Henry's in trouble. Oh, what a swinging neckbreaker. Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
The way tonight's match ended, I'm curious to see if it will result in further hostility between Sheamus and Christian or Christian and Randy.
Well, I don't think it'll make them close friends, that's for sure. We're seeing what the prestige of the World Heavyweight Championship can do when you're a superstar in title contention. Mark Henry is not someone to sleep on. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Henry's taking some punishment here, but I'm not sure. And Christian, you know, he's been doing everything he can, King, to try to win this match, and maybe that'll do it.
Sheamus is reeling.
Christian.
Whoa!
Tornado DDT, planting the Celtic Warrior.
That's it. That's
Here's
gotta
the
be it.
cover by
1, 2.
Christian, and Sheamus kicks out again.
Oh my gosh, how did Sheamus kick out of that?
I mean,
I thought he was finished.
He just doesn't give up, does he?
Oh.
What is Mark Henry doing?
Mark Henry just shoved Randy Orton down. What's he thinking here? Now he's getting into the ring.
What on earth?
Oh, look at this face-off between Mark Henry and Christian. What's going to happen here? Oh, this isn't good. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
After losing the WWE.
What a move! What a smart move!
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken. Quick reversal. And there's the reversal.
Ooh, that big right hand driven right into the rib cage. Christian's getting the fight brought to him, that's for sure.
I don't know how Christian can overcome this adversity. 270 pounds of Sheamus and over 400 pounds of Mark Henry.
Oh, man. Christian needs to figure out a way to stick and move in this one. Christian taking advantage. Nice reversal there. Bam!
Sheamus with a sharp kick.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
That's it. He's out.
Sheamus feeling the lockup.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. This guy's just getting worn out. Man, there's no getting up from that. Oh, I just wonder if Mark Henry's reached the point where he will be unable to power out of a pin attempt.
Mark Henry's known for having a high tolerance for pain, but this could be it.
Yeah, this is definitely a role reversal for Mark Henry. Usually he's so dominant. We could be seeing the beginning of the end, Cole. Quick reversal by Sheamus.
He's not exactly popping up.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. A kick out, and he almost had him. He's got him up. Nice move.
Wow, Mark Henry brought off his feet.
Whoa, I think I felt the ground shake on that one. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Oh, a serious knockout blow. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Trying to put him away.
Christian delivering crippling punishment.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. Whoa! Don't get up! Hey, wait a minute, what's he doing here? Celtic Warrior's in a bad position here. I just don't know if Sheamus can come back from this, Cole.
How much longer can Sheamus last in this match? The damage to his body has been severe.
Yeah, Sheamus is known for having an amazingly high threshold for pain. That's definitely being tested right now. Oh, and these shortcuts just make me so sick.
This match certainly has not gone the way Christian had planned.
No.
There's the cover. Can he do it? Can you believe that impact?
Christian setting it up.
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Look out! Headbutt!
Oh.
I don't know how much more.
He may get the 3 count from here.
2 count to kick out.
Oh, down on the back. You know his neck is feeling that one.
And the swinging neck breaker takes him down. A sharp elbow drop.
He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. Not giving Christian a chance for any recovery here. Oh, what damage. Christian is hurt. He's got to be hurt.
And after what we've witnessed in this match, you can bet Christian's physical state is much different than it was earlier today.
Yeah, if Christian has anything, and I mean anything left,
Oh, what a counter.
what an impact from that kick. We got a cover.
When he breaks up the count, my God, there's so much on the line here.
He catches him with the axe handle. And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly. The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end. Oh, monumental move by Christian. Christian setting it up.
Oh, the spear! And now Orton. And with an RKO to Mark Henry. Absolutely chaotic here.
This is bedlam. Is the match still going?
It is. And Sheamus kicked out. Christian should have won the thing, but the referee was busy with Henry and Orton.
Randy, look at the ring. I'm getting out of the ring. I can't
Orton
do
doesn't
anything.
know what to think. I don't know what to think either. What's going on here?
Christian,
Look out!
oh, and a front kick by Sheamus. Here's the cover. Huge win.
Sheamus is victorious.
Here is your winner and the #1 contender, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Randy Orton's going to be facing the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, but I mean, Christian's got to be devastated.
Right about that. I think Randy's got to be having second thoughts as to is this what he wanted? He knows he has Christian's number, but how will he fare against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus?
his way to the ring from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
Well, this is quite the scenario. Tonight, Christian dodged the referee strike. He insists that he'll be able to remain impartial, but time will tell.
Time will tell, that's right. I don't know how Christian will be able to call this one right down the middle. You got to watch out for some flying fist in this one.
Randy Orton feels this match is somewhat a handicap match. You can guarantee he'll have one eye on Sheamus and one on the special guest referee.
Yeah, Randy Orton will have to be careful in this one.
Just take the breeze. All the judges, you are guilty. All the bosses, I'm a fighter. All your bags, women, roses. It's a shame for fate. Lost her head. A careless man who winds up dead. Now where you sit.
I believe tonight is a huge night for Sheamus. It's an opportunity for Sheamus to continue to build the foundation of his legacy here in WWE.
Cody's only been here a couple of years and already is the first ever Irish-born champion. A two-time WWE champion, a king of the ring, and tonight, an opportunity to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's completely ready for this match tonight.
Yeah, anytime a match features a special guest referee, chaos always ensues, especially a match for the World Championship.
Everyone's wondering if Christian can really be impartial. The only way Sheamus can become champion is if he pins Randy Orton or makes him submit.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting match, all right. It doesn't get much better than this, Michael.
Well, King, it is important to remember that regardless of how either man feels about Christian, they will have to respect his authority.
A battle of wills now. Got him around the waist.
Sheamus going for it.
That'll take its toll. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one can come out ahead.
The history of the special guest referee maintaining order for WWE title matches dates back to Vince McMahon Sr.'s WWE in the late 1960s.
Yeah, Cole, I've been a special guest referee when championships are on the line, and it's a pressure position.
All three of these men have competed in high-profile matches with special guest referees. If you're in the ring, you have to look over both shoulders.
And depending on how things go at times, the special guest referee in a singles match can turn it into a triple threat or even a handicap match.
Control with extreme aggression.
That suplex was picture perfect.
A swift kick.
Powerbomb. You know, Michael, there's been an incredible history of World Championship title defenses on SmackDown.
You're telling me, King. I've been fortunate enough to call the action for almost every one of those title defenses.
Now, the main events on Friday nights have been historic for a championship that dates back to the early days of the 20th century.
Randy Orton is determined to bring the history of the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown to a completely different level, one RKO at a time.
Sheamus starting early here on the Viper.
King, think about the international ramifications if Sheamus wins the World Championship here tonight.
Are you kidding me? If the Celtic Warrior wins the title here tonight, it's going to be huge for him and on SmackDown.
And he gets out of the way.
He just planted it with a DDT.
And there's an elbow drop. I think Sheamus saw that one coming.
King, one thing we know the Viper won't do is take uncalculated risks.
Yeah, well, Randy Orton is one of the most methodical and cunning superstars in the history of WWE. Christian and Randy Orton have both held tag team gold with a partner who has also been World Heavyweight Champion. Other tag team championship tandems that have held the world title as singles competitors include DX, Ric Flair and Batista, and the Brothers of Destruction.
And that's just a few of the championship tag teams who have had both members be the champion of the world.
What a move!
Randy Orton must stay away from the physical presence and power of Sheamus.
Yeah, you're right. If this match turns into a brawl, Sheamus will be the next World Heavyweight Champion. I can promise you that.
We all know Sheamus is a bruiser. The man has an insatiable appetite for physicality.
Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one. Oh, out of nowhere.
Doing whatever it takes to win. You can see him
Watch out! Sheamus is looking to put away the champion.
King, Sheamus must remember he has to keep the champion in the ring. He cannot win the title on a countout. Right now, the World Heavyweight Championship is hanging in peril.
Oh, man, Sheamus is in a fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. If there was any time the Viper needed to strike, it's right now. Oh! Hey, he's going for it again. Oh, man! That'll take the wind out of your sails. trouble now. What a move! What a smart move! This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up.
Kick right to the midsection. And now Sheamus is looking to put Randy Orton away.
He's got him up.
Oh. Look out! Orton went for the RKO, almost hit the special guest referee. And now Sheamus knocking the official Christian down.
Oh my gosh, Sheamus trying to explain he didn't mean to do that. Well, Christian's down, and look at this face-off between Sheamus and Orton. What's going to happen here?
I mean, this one's over.
Where's the count? Oh, here it is, finally.
What? Wait a second. I think Sheamus had this match won.
No, I think something's wrong with Christian's arm.
Oh, come on, King.
He may have sprained his wrist or something.
You think Christian was maybe a bit upset after Sheamus ran him over? And now Sheamus he's had enough. And now Christian with the right hand.
With that hurt right hand.
RKO!
Look at this count.
Are you kidding me?
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton got through another tough test with Sheamus, but I mean, obviously because of the help of Christian. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me.
Christian just laid out Randy Orton with Randy Orton's championship.
This has got to be just frustration building.
And Christian may have just completely snapped here tonight. First he helps Orton win the title or keep the title.
I can beat you, Randy. I know it.
And now he knocks Orton out with the title and says the title should be his. What has gotten into Christian?
Randy Orton is an 8-time world champion. Randy Orton has been cleared to compete tonight of capital punishment. A lot has been made over a concussion Randy Orton suffered at the hands of Christian a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you know, Michael, I had a chance to speak with Randy Orton earlier today, and I asked him about what the symptoms of the concussion were like. He said it felt strange, that it was hard to focus on things, that you'd forget subtle things like your name or your friend's name. That could be a major factor in a match like this, but Randy is medically cleared to compete.
Just take the breeze. All the judges, you are guilty. All the bosses, I'm the fighter. All your bags, women, roses. If you close your eyes, your life, make it true with me.
Christian came out and said by giving Randy Orton the concussion, he gave Randy Orton an excuse. So Randy could blame the concussion and Christian beats him. Christian said the reason I'm going to beat Randy Orton is because, quote, I'm just better.
Yeah, if Christian doesn't win this match, though, it could ruin his entire career.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Christian is a terribly bitter man. He won the world title and lost it 5 days later to Randy Orton and blames the WWE Universe for voting to put him in that match.
Well, Christian used to respect his peeps. I'll tell you, I'm getting goosebumps just waiting for the bell to ring.
Randy Orton, the 8-time world champion, 2009 Royal Rumble winner, and third-generation superstar is set to defend his title.
And with everything that's transpired, I think the Viper's going to come out with more emotion than we've ever seen him.
At one point, you could say these men were bonded by mutual respect. After Christian's assault on Randy Orton, that went right out the window.
Reversal.
This world title match is going to make history here tonight. It's only fitting. We're in Washington, D.C., the original home of Vince McMahon Sr.'s Capital Wrestling Corporation, which would later become WWE.
Well, Cole, there's tons of history between Vince Sr. and our boss, Mr. McMahon, in Washington, D.C. Some of the WWE's most historic moments have been right here in our nation's capital.
The history of WWE in Washington, D.C., with the history of the World Heavyweight Championship and the bitter rivalry between Christian and Randy Orton makes this match one of the biggest in WWE today.
That's right. We could see history again here tonight. Again, if Christian defeats Randy Orton to become World Heavyweight Champion for the second time in his career, oh, how big would that be?
He saw that one coming. That'll leave a mark.
He was able to reverse that. Luther's push.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Well, we talk a lot about history. When it comes to the World Heavyweight Championship changing hands, most of those take place at WWE pay-per-view events.
You know, you're right, James. Since WWE brought the world title back in 2002, it has changed hands at a WWE pay-per-view on more than 20 occasions.
And both of these men are students of this business, and I know they both know that statistic.
And for this title bout, it's something Christian will use to give him added confidence, and Randy Orton will use for added motivation.
Randy Orton's been on the shelf thanks to Christian. He's got a lot of pent-up frustration that he's looking to take out on Christian tonight.
Randy Orton wasting little time roughhousing with Christian here.
Well, with the Viper off the heels of that concussion, it's important to watch his footwork and how he moves in the ring.
There's the uppercut.
I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Randy Orton knows he has to end this early, and that the longer it goes, it doesn't necessarily bode well for him.
Yeah, to me, Randy has to end this, and end it soon.
I don't know if Randy Orton is himself at this moment, but he knows he has to end this soon if he wants to leave our nation's capital the World Heavyweight Champion. If Christian can carry out his plan and defeat Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship, it'll be the first time in WWE history.
That's it. He's out.
Textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Oh, the challenger's under heavy fire. If he can't battle through this, we could be looking at Christian's last world title bout against...
Oh, I went for the RKO. Oh, man! Great counter. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg. Oh, and a kick out.
Oh, Christian thought he had him there.
Again, a very frustrated Christian.
Got to be wondering what it takes to beat Randy Orton, or maybe he's wondering if he can beat Randy Orton. Look out!
Went for the spear. Orton up over the top, went for the RKO. And Christian with a counter. Spear! Cover!
You know, medically cleared or not, you have to wonder if Randy Orton is feeling any of the effects after that concussion.
Well, this is Christian's night tonight, and really a do-or-die situation for him.
Yeah, I just don't know how Christian's going to react if he doesn't win. I mean, he could need professional counseling. You hear how his leg connected?
And there's the reversal.
Oh, look out. Ooh, into the turnbuckle.
Ah, Christian, great move. And now Christian gonna go up top.
He's flying. Oh, missed it.
Orton with the RKO! Randy Orton with an RKO! Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and this one's over. Randy Orton picks up the victory.
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
The Viper has Christian's number.
Boy, and how quick was that? Like lightning. Well, that's what we know about the Viper. He can strike at any given time, and he did.
Oh, wait a minute.
Christian is trying to say that his leg was underneath the bottom rope. That referee should have stopped the count. You know, he may be right. Just arguing vehemently here with the referee. The ref is saying, hey, I didn't see it that way.
Oh, blasting Christian with the championship.
Orton not going to wait around to let Christian plead his case.
What Christian and his legal team have done in effect is take away the championship advantage from Randy Orton. Normally a title can only change hands via pinfall or submission, but tonight, as we just heard, if Orton's disqualified, Christian's the new champion.
And I'll tell you, Cole, Christian spent a lot of money to arrange this match exactly how he wanted it. If Christian doesn't defeat Randy Orton tonight, I think it'll be his last shot at Orton's crown. I think Christian's already had too many opportunities.
The Viper is known for his calculated demeanor. The question remains, will he be able to keep his composure during Christian's brand of psychological warfare?
Well, Christian's going to do all he can and then some to try to make Randy Orton lose it. He'll have to know it's going to take a lot because Orton's as cold as ice.
Stop questioning everything. I have a voice that is my savior. Hates to lie, but loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to awaken. I hear voices crying. I see heroes dying. I taste blood that's trying. I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. take the breeze. All the judges, you are guilty. All the bosses, I'm the fighter. All your best win and losses.
Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
So Ken, remember, very important stipulation here. Randy Orton has no champion advantage tonight, because if he's disqualified, he'll lose the championship.
Yeah, Christian got to be licking his chops at this. And you know, Christian's a veteran. He knows how to push Randy Orton's buttons.
He's going to try to do anything he can to goad Orton into losing his cool.
And here they go.
Match is underway.
What's Christian doing here?
Hey. And Christian wasting little time trying to take advantage of the stipulation in this match.
He just threw a steel chair into the ring, and he's asking Orton to hit him with it.
Orton can't hit him with it. Randy knows that.
Look at Christian. Come on, right in the back. Blast me.
Well, I'm sure Randy would want to, considering the issues between these two men.
Yeah, but Randy does not want to lose his world championship that way. That's for sure. Christian's going to have to be smarter than that.
Yeah, nice try, Christian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Orton.
Let's look at the resumes of both men. Randy Orton is an 8-time world champion. He won the 2009 Royal Rumble. He's won Intercontinental Championships, tag team titles, and is a third-generation superstar.
Wow, pretty impressive. The Viper has done it all in this business. But, you know, Christian's not exactly a slouch either.
Well, the man Christian, a one-time world heavyweight champion, a 3-time Intercontinental champion, and a 9-time tag team champion.
Man, you know all the statistics.
In all my years following this business as a fan and covering it as a member of WWE's broadcast team, I've never seen the World Championship change hands like this.
And you know, Cole, I've been in this industry more than 40 years, and that's the most shocking end to a World Championship match that I've ever seen.
Think of all the great men who have been World Heavyweight Champion and all the incredible match types they've competed in. This disqualification stipulation was something we never thought we'd see.
And just looking back at the other matches Christian and Randy Orton have had, each of them were so close for the fate of the world title to be decided by Randy Orton's anger boiling over. It was just unbelievable.
Christian with the excellent move to get out.
Collar and elbow tied up. Snap back.
Collar and elbow battling for control. The World Heavyweight Championship first came to SmackDown in 2005. We've seen many matches that are no disqualification or anything goes, but no one where the champion could lose the title if disqualified.
You're right. We saw Randy Orton snap on SmackDown because of Christian's lowly acts, taking money from Orton's wallet and using it to gamble at a casino, defacing Randy's coach bus, and making disparaging remarks about Randy's family.
Christian's behavior on SmackDown may not have been popular, but it was effective. Randy Orton snapped, and that was because of Christian. If that happens tonight, Randy Orton is a former World Heavyweight Champion.
Man, that was criminal activity from Christian, if you ask me. I think any of the past World Heavyweight Champions would have snapped under such conditions. Any of them. Oh, you don't want to push Randy Orton too far. There's a reason he's the apex predator.
The Viper's on the attack, however, it's important to keep in mind Randy Orton cannot be disqualified.
And if Christian thinks Randy Orton's going to let up at all because of the disqualification stipulation, he's got another thing coming. Well, Christian said earlier he knows he can beat Randy Orton, but I think he also knows that if he doesn't beat Randy Orton here tonight, it's going to be his last chance for a long, long time.
I know Christian's a wily veteran. We know the mind that he has for this game and that he's been thinking all week long of ways to defeat Randy. There's no doubt about it. He knows Orton like a book.
Well, some people believe that everyone has that one adversary in their career that they can't beat. Some believe that for Christian, that adversary is Randy Orton.
And yours is me. Orton knows how dangerous Christian is. He's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, you got to be on your toes with Christian at all times. He can hit you with anything from anywhere and at any time.
Both men have those veteran instincts, but Christian's as sly as they come.
Man, if we look back at all the championships,
No way! What a move from Randy Orton. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
look at this. Christian backing away.
Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Christian doing anything he can to frustrate Randy, to tick him off.
And he may have succeeded now. Look at this.
And remember, the champ Orton, he can't get disqualified, he's gonna lose the title. Randy's gotta be really careful here.
And the referee up to a count of 4. And now he's actually putting Randy off instead of disqualifying him.
Oh, and a low blow. I think Christian spit in Orton's face.
The winner of this match as a result of a disqualification and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Christian's the new world champion. But Randy Orton's irate. Oh, right over here in front of us.
Yeah.
Randy Orton beat the hell out of Christian. The Viper is completely lost in King.
Oh, man. Can you blame him? He loses his title. He's gonna lose his temper. Oh, wait a minute. Orton, enough's enough.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. Christian brought this upon himself. Christian forced the Apex Predator into this position.
Well, I understand that Orton's upset, but get off our announce table. Enough is enough.
Oh, this is not going to be good for Christian. Randy Orton RKO!
Randy Orton cannot believe the night he is having.
Christian literally stole the World Heavyweight Championship.
We'll never underestimate Christian. He went with everything he could. Oh, wait a minute. Orton's not through. Orton's coming back.
Oh, they got to get him out of here.
Out.
He's going to severely hurt Christian here. Somebody's got to get him out of here. Oh, RKO!
That's got to be it for Christian. There won't be much of a victory celebration tonight. Christian's going to be unconscious for most of the night.
Randy, I just wanted to give you a little information that I just received. Please welcome the man that's going to be in my corner tonight, my best friend, Edge!
When I left, I felt like maybe I opened the door a crack for you and you kicked it wide open, and I was so proud of you. You finally became the World Heavyweight Champion. But
Advantage Orton, as Christian is obviously stunned at the actions of his friend Edge.
There's no doubt now that that man, the WWE's Apex Predator, is licking his chops. Advantage Orton as Christian is stunned at the actions of his friend Edge.
Wow, obviously that came as a rude awakening to Christian. But I think most people would agree, well, except for you, Cole, that that was something Christian needed to hear, and Edge put it perfectly.
Taste blood that's trying. I feel tense.
following is a no-holds-barred match, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, Randy Orton. And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Let's not forget, King, this is a no-holds-barred match. There are no rules here.
And you know what I like about this, Cole? This makes the match the way it should be. Man on man, one-on-one, champion against challenger.
It'll also be interesting to see if Randy Orton's well-documented anger management issues will be a factor tonight. Christian needs to refocus.
Well, Christian was so confident because he knew he had a safety net. He knew that he had his best friend Edge out here in his back pocket to watch his back.
There's no way Christian's mind's going to be right after Edge just dumped him in the middle of the ring. As I mentioned before, Christian, he needs to refocus. A no-holds-barred match means there are no rules. For our younger fans, the first matches that had no rules were called Texas death matches, and they kept fans frozen in fear beginning in the 1960s.
Yeah, Cole, when I was a kid back in Memphis, I saw Texas death matches, and they were crazy. Over time, we began using the term no-holds-barred matches. Now, I've competed in both, and they are brutal. But there's nothing like a WWE no-holds-barred match.
Is it?
Yeah, that's good because that could have been bad for Christian.
Oh, what an elbow! The Viper slithers out of the way.
Oh, slithers. I see what you did there, Cole. Very clever. The first WWE Championship match that took place at a SummerSlam was in 1990 when champion Ultimate Warrior defended against Ravishing Rick Rude.
And the first World Championship defense at SummerSlam came in 2003 by champion Triple H in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, Michael, and it's important to point out that since 2003, the World Championship has been defended at every SummerSlam event. Oh, we might see an all-out, drag-out fight here.
I think Christian has to try and put Orton away really early. The longer this match goes, the more I believe it'll favor Orton.
Yeah, and remember, with no holds barred, there's no count-out and no... Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Whoa, dropped. And that was a hard, hard shot. Oh! You know, so much is made, and rightfully so, about when a superstar wins the World Heavyweight Championship for the very first time. But there are many superstars who have been both world champion and WWE champion.
The first WWE recognized world champion was Triple H in 2002. By that time, he was already a 5-time WWE champion, whereas Randy Orton won his first world title in 2004 and didn't become a WWE champion until 2007.
Yeah, and you know, Michael, that's what makes these discussions so interesting. Christian captured his first world title this year. Many are wondering if he too will join the list of elite who have held both the World Championship and the WWE Championship.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
Oh, launched back into the ring. And he's heading back inside the ring. Look out!
SummerSlam has meant a great deal to Christian. It was at SummerSlam 2000 that he, along with his partner and best friend Edge, made the TLC. That's got to be it. Randy Orton. How about that finishing move? This is the psychological part of Orton's game, where he just batters and wears down his opponent.
Well, I'll give the devil his due. Christian can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
You have to wonder, at this point, what else does Randy Orton have in store for Christian?
And he gets back in. And he reversed it.
Good move there. And that one hit with the force of a big rig. I'd get out of the way right about now. The more punishment he takes, the slower.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? Using his steps as a weapon.
This guy's just getting worn out. He's looking at it. Oh, look at Orton. What's he thinking here?
Oh, Christian with a kendo stick.
Wow. Never.
RKO on the steps.
Oh my gosh! That's got to be it for Christian.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Well, when it comes to...
He could pin his opponent right here.
Randy Orton is the new world champion.
Oh man, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't know if I've seen anything like that.
Randy Orton is the new world champion.
Guys, I've seen a lot of things, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
What a battle.
Two superstars, each with a storied past.
Two guys who have made history.
Christian connecting. Christian wins the Intercontinental Championship.
The list of accolades for Christian is almost endless. He's got a storied career here in the WWE.
Every year, Randy himself continues to get better.
That's the Viper right there. He can strike like that. Two superstars who stopped at nothing. Whether it meant abandoning their values.
I am through with all of you. I'm through with all of my so-called peeps. And when I do become the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm gonna do it for myself.